It's taken thousands of men, thousands of years to create, sculpt, measure, map, design this beautiful landscape you see here all around me on the hill of Tara. They have meticulously measured every millimeter with the width of their finger, the stride of a foot. Then they have taken those numbers and written them down on stone, scrolls of parchment, paper, and drawn them out. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'll be using the latest in motion measuring technology. I'm going to use this Moasure 1, which as I walk around this land of savage beauty, Moasure will measure and draw out this space, capturing every bump and curve of this shape with all the distances. Moasure 1 here is measuring, and when I place it down, every 6 to 8 seconds it captures a point and measures the distance from my last point. It is also capturing the elevation changes, gradients, rise and fall of this Neolithic landscape, and I can choose different path types to measure with. I can go straight line and take short-term measurements because I'm on a curve here, or I can choose other path types like trace. As you can see where I am, there are not many straight lines. The ancient preferred pretty swerves and sweeping curves which complement the lie of the natural world that it is set in. Moasure has trace, like I mentioned, which will trace out every step of every curve and bump I walk over, as you can see on the screen. And this ground that I walk on, the long grass, uneven clods of earth that high kings, chieftains and armies have trudged through with their big boots, this is no problem for Moasure. It simply glides serenely over it all and then place it down in an opportune spot, let it be still and capture the point. I can be chill, relax, take in the views, get the measurement, and go again on my merry way to the next point. To measure this here Leofol, the stone of destiny, I can add, or I've added a separate layer, and I'm using circle as a path type to measure that. And that was almost meditative. Walking around here, mapping out this landscape, I know if I brought my wheel, it would have spent more time in the air than on the ground measuring. I didn't need to bring any heavy measuring equipment. I just took this nimble, little, small, agile, tactical measuring weapon out of my pocket and used its arsenal of features to measure the distances, the gradients, the elevation changes, the angles. I've added labels, I've got an aerial image, and I've overlaid my measurement on top of that as well. I can now export this right here and now in PDF, PNG, CSV file formats, or even DXF for use with 3D programs like CAD, SketchUp Pro, etc. Whether I walk around a building site, amble around a park, or waltz around this amazing landscape, Moasure 1 captures, measures and draws it all.